The adjustable bias binder is used to attach binding to any raw edge fabric. On the left side of the foot there's a little gauge. It's 15/16 inch. You want to cut your fabric the same width. I will now attach the foot. Once I've attached the binder, I want to cut my material to 15/16 inch, and in the end I've cut out a point. Plus I've added some stabilizing thread tails. These will allow me to pull the binding through the center of the binder. They work like a third hand. So I want to take those threads, slide them under the foot, and just pull the binding through. In the center of the binder there's a scroll, and in that scroll I want to take and place the raw edge of my fabric right up to the needle, and then lower the foot. Then I want to fold the binding in half, and I'm going to go ahead and sew. Once I've attached the binder, I want to go ahead and take my fabric that's cut to the same width as the binding gauge, which is 15/16 inch, and then I cut the edge of the fabric to a point and place some stabilizing threads in the end. These will work as a third hand, helping me pull the material through the scroll and the foot. Take and pull the thread under the foot. Slide your material right through the center of the scroll. Lower your foot. And then I'm going to put half the material under the foot and the other half on top. So as it sews, the scroll will roll the binding down. And what I just did was I changed my needle position so that it was stitching right along the fold of the material. And there we go.